Hey guys, David, Three Rivers Card Collector, back with another video. Today I got my first purchase of 2024 in the mail, so I wanted to show that off and give a quick little update on my consolidation efforts. So, main goal for 2024 was to consolidate some parts of my collection and use the funds from that to purchase some quality over quantity type cards, like the ones in the background here. These are my first consolidation cards, I'll call them. Fill focus. First one was the 1985 OPC Mario Lemieux rookie, a PSA 8. That was a cash plus trade. And then another cash plus trade. Got this 1954 Topps Hank Aaron rookie, SGC 1. So kind of cards along those lines, some bigger stuff with some of the players I really like. So my first big purchase with the consolidation effort actually wasn't trading card hobby related, but I bought a 20 ticket flex package with the Pirates for this upcoming season. So I go to a lot of Pirate games, and just having those flex tickets will help make planning some of those games out a lot easier, and I can bring some friends and stuff. So really happy to have that. Looking forward to the upcoming season, getting to go to a bunch of those games. And then the second big purchase, for my first card of the year, I was prepared to make a run at one of my two goal cards, either the T206 Walter Johnson portrait or the T206 Christy Mathewson portrait. And while I was flipping through some of my save searches before pulling the trigger on any one, I found this one that I'll show in a second. It's one... it's not as old, but it definitely does not pop up near as often as the T206s, even though those cards are worth more. This one fits right into my Pirates PC. It is the 1962 Venezuela Topps Roberto Clemente. So this one's in a Pour One mark. If you're not familiar with the Venezuela cards, the quality over time is not as good as the American Topps, just thinner paper stock. The ink tends to fade a lot more over time. So if you were to hold this up, which I don't have one at the moment, but a USA Topps version, it's a lot lighter. You can see it's almost got like a sepia type tone just because of how the ink's faded. And the snowing's really common on the Venezuela ones. As you can see, they're kind of susceptible to marks. The corners get rounded a lot easier, and they're really susceptible to creasing and wrinkles. And a lot of times these get put in albums, so there's a lot of paper loss. This one's actually intact. You can see there's some pencil indentations, and then someone put a nice bold F right here for how fantastic this card is. But since they're produced in Venezuela, back's in Spanish. These are a lot rarer than the USA Topps, not just because of the condition alone, but the fact that you have to get these cards from Venezuela into the US, and hasn't always been easy over the years. So really happy to add this one to the collection. I made what I felt was a pretty strong but fair offer on eBay, and the seller accepted it rather quickly, so might have been able to get it a little cheaper, but I'm happy with the price I paid for this, especially with how difficult these are to come across sometimes. And I don't know the print runs or pop reports and all that, but the 62 Topps, I don't see those ones near as often as some of the other years for Roberto Clemente specifically. So I don't know if it's just that year is a little tougher, or they just didn't survive as easily as the ones in the late 60s, but really happy to add that one to my collection. It's going to fit right in with some Roberto Clementes. My goal, I think, with my collection right now is to just pick up a couple key cards of some of my favorite players. Not necessarily do player runs, but just grab some quality cards of those players and build a collection that way. So that's a big add for my Clemente PC, and looking forward to adding some more this year. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think of this card in the comments below, and I'll catch you on the next video.